you all? I hope you all are staying at your home and living a healthy and safe life. My name is Bhargavi Pathak, a faculty member of Sri Vasishtha Vidyalaya, and today I am going to teach you Social Studies of Class 3. Children, in my last video I taught you the different states of India, the working system of India through central government and state government. I also taught you about the 18 states, their capitals and the languages spoken in that state. Today I am going to teach you the remaining other states, their capital and the languages spoken in that state, and also the different union territories of India. Now children, coming to the state of Nagaland, the capital of Nagaland is Kohima and the languages spoken are Sema and Lotha. Next is Odisha. The capital of Odisha is Bhubaneswar and the language spoken is Oriya. The next state is Punjab, the capital of which is Chandigarh and the languages spoken are Punjabi and Hindi. Coming to the next state, Rajasthan. The capital of Rajasthan is Jaipur and the languages spoken are Rajasthani, Hindi and Mewari. The next state is Sikkim, the capital of which is Gangtok and the languages spoken are Bhutia and Nepali. The next state is Tamil Nadu, the capital of which is Chennai and the language spoken is Tamil. Even coming to the next state is Telangana, the capital of which is Hyderabad and the languages spoken are Telugu and Urdu. Our next state is Tripura, the capital of which is Agartala and the language spoken is Bangla. Next state is Uttar Pradesh, the capital of which is Lucknow and the languages spoken are Hindi and Awadhi. Coming to the next state, it is Uttarakhand and the capital of which is Dehradun and the languages spoken are Hindi and Kumani. And the last state is West Bengal, the capital of which is Kolkata and the languages spoken is Bangla. Children, now I hope that you all are very well aware about the 29 states, their capitals and the languages spoken in that particular state. Now coming to the union territories. What are the union territories? Some parts of our country are directly under the control of the central government. These parts are called union territories. Union territories are special administrative zones in the Republic of India. They do not have a government of their own. They are operated and controlled by the central government of India. There were 9 union territories in India, but from 26 January 2020, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu are to be combined to a single territory, thereby resulting in 8 union territories in India. Children, now coming to the first union territory. The first one is Andaman and Nicobar and the capital of it is Port Blair. The second number is Chandigarh and the capital of it is Chandigarh itself. The third number is the combination of Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu and the capital of it is Daman. The fourth one is National Capital Territory of Delhi and the capital of it is New Delhi. Then coming to the next union territory, the next is Jammu and Kashmir and the capital is Srinagar and Jammu. The next is Ladakh, the capital of which is Leh. The next union territory is Lakshadweep and the capital of it is Kavaratti. And the last union territory is Pondicherry and the capital of which is Puducherry. I hope now you all are very well aware about the states and the union territories of India. Now let's have a quick recall about the lesson, the states of India. India is a very vast and beautiful country. It is the largest democratic country in the world. It is governed by the central government and the state government. Delhi has a special status of National Capital Territory. New Delhi is the capital of India. The central government is located in Delhi. Now I hope you all will learn about all the states, their capitals and the languages spoken in that state, and also about the union territories and their capitals. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.